Hello everyone, I am Defresh3004 and I'd like to welcome you to Hytale. This is a game that you can get off the internet. It is not on Steam, it is not on the Epic Game Store, it's not on GOG. You just have to go to the internet and look for Hytale. I have a link in the description for where you can buy this at. And it is $19.99 for the base game, which is what I have here, which will include this green cape that you get with it. There's also some other things that you can get with it, but I didn't know that. Maybe they added them after I bought it. There's also a version that's $35.99 and a version that's $69.99, depending on which tier you want to support if you choose to, buy this game. So we have different things. I'm going to go and go through things real quick. So you have the avatar. I have a female character and I have this hairstyle right here. It's a green check mark. There's a whole bunch of different hairstyles, and if you don't want any, then you can of course click on the X and that'll take it away. So this is okay. Let's go to the body type. There's male, male, and female. So you can choose whichever one. I have the female character, like I said. And so I have two different bodies here. You can see one is a little more fit than the other one. And then there is torsos. I have this one right here with the red shirt and the red shorts. And then I don't have her wearing any gloves. I'm not going to have her wearing any gloves for right now, so you can pick like a pair of gloves or whatever if you wanted to. I'm just not going to. And then we have of course pants. So I have on a pair of blue jeans. There's also shorts and all kinds of other stuff. There is some locked items that are like for the Explorer store shorts. Early access standard edition exclusive. Okay, so I could put on that and then she would look like she's, all matching with like her jungle vibe. And then there are these ones here that are for the supporter edition, which is $35.99, and then the $69.99 is the curse breaker edition. So there's 3 different levels you can get for this. There's also some shoes. I just have her wearing high tops. There are quite a few shoes. I'm sure there's some jungle shoes, but I don't think I'm gonna wear that. And then of course the Forest Guardian, these 3 with the standard edition, and all these down here with the supporter and curse breaker edition, just so that you know. And then there is the capes. So this is the only one that we can get right now. The rest of these are on the other editions. So I just want to go over that real quick. You cannot change the color of the cape apparently. So option default, okay, and then no neck. So we have all this figured out, and I just had this made. I have played a little bit of it. I have a test world that I tried it on and stuff. So I'm just gonna press escape. We go, okay, save changes. Okay, there we go. So now we have her brown pants with the jungle strap around her or whatever. There's also Discord for Hytale that you can check out, different things. And of course, this is in early access, right there, early access disclaimer. So there's all kinds of things to know about that. It is $19.99 in early access. The price will be going up once they exit early access, just so that you know. All right, let's go ahead and set up a world. So there's mini game servers. I don't know anything about the mini games that's coming soon. There are servers that we can do, and of course my avatar, and then all the settings. Let's just go to the worlds. I am going to create a world, so I need to do a new world. So let me see, create world. Well, there's adventure, exploration, and creative. Let's just go ahead and do, nope, wrong number. This will be the name of our world, the Fudge3004, create world. So we spawn into the world, and now we are in this starting place, and it's like a, I don't know, it's just the beginning starting place. There is a map, as you can see right here, and this is the spawn. That's what this is. This circle around here is the spawn, and this is the map. I don't know if this is the whole map or if this is just basically as far as we can see. I don't know. So in any case, I just wanted to, let you know about that. And it looks like there are some things here. Forgotten Temple Gateway. So we are right down here, and it looks like there's a river right near us. That's pretty cool. I do believe that every time you start up a new world, it will be randomly generated. and we need to pick up a lot of stuff. So there's two different tiers of the stone rubble. As you can see, this one was a regular one we picked up, and then this one is a medium. And there's more just regular stone rubble. And there's nothing there. We cannot pick up any of this stuff or those right there. So you can you don't have to press space bar when you're climbing over things. For the most part, you will just climb up on things, unless things are like, you know, pretty high, then you will not, you know, be able to. But for the most part, you can just climb over most things, and I do like that part. It is very Minecrafty. It has a lot of Minecraft elements in it, but it's very different from Minecraft at the same time. All right, let's go ahead and go out here. So we're going to open the doors, and this is the new world that we are in. Again, there's the map, so press M for the map. And now we have stuff in our inventory, a few things, the inventories tab, so you can do that. And it'll tell us things that we need up here in the crafting menu. There is no crafting bench. You can just make stuff in your menu pretty easy, and there is no like lining stuff up like you do with Minecraft and all of that. And this is definitely different than my test world. So I just thought I'd point that out. New things, new different things. Every time you load up, it is going to be different apparently, so that's pretty cool. Alright, let's go take a look around. Let's go see what we can find. There are some brown cat mushrooms there, and there are berries, so we can harvest these bushes and actually get berries from them. And that's pretty cool. We can eat these. We cannot eat the brown mushrooms. As far as I know, no, we cannot. Okay, so right mouse button to eat things. If we go to the berries right there, then we can eat them. That line in the middle has to fill all the way up before you will actually eat anything, just so that you are aware. I have not played very much of this. Look, there's a little froggy over there. We should call him Frogger, because, you know, that'd be very original. Drifting Plains. So we are on the Drifting Plains. We need to gather up quite a bit of stuff. So we're going to have to look around for some things. There are piles of wood around, and look at that. Looks like there's some sort of birds over there or something. How do you like that? That's cool. When I was doing my test world, I did not see anything like that, or the frog. I never saw him. There's a, looks like, I don't know, big peacocks or chickens or something. I'm not too sure. The heck? Okay. Well, we're not getting anything from those that I know of. No, we are not. Okay. So, in any case, welcome to Hytale. I hope you like this video, and I hope you like the series. I'm going to probably do a series on this just to try something new, you know, something different than what I usually do. I don't usually do these type of games. So I just wanted to see what you think about this. There are piles of wood around, piles of sticks, as you can see. So we have that, and now I do believe we might be able to make a few things. We're going to have to find some plant fibers. So what we need to do is go over to bushes like this. We want to get the berries, of course, but as far as these other bushes go, we can hit them, and then we should be getting some plant fibers. So we have those. Cool. So that's the good part, is that I guess we don't always get, hey, chicken! How do we tame the chicken? It wants corn! Okay, well, let's go and take out a chicken. Let's go see what it gives us, huh? Right away. Choosing violence, huh? Okay, we got light hide over on the right-hand side and raw chicken. I've never seen those chickens, so I don't know what those big black birds are, but it appears that there are some around. So that's pretty cool. So let's go gather some more of the fiber so that we can get stuff. And as far as I know, I don't know if we can break those bushes, but I really don't want to try because the fruits will respawn at some time. And we're going to need that for health anyway. Looks like there's some lavender. I'm not going to worry about that for right now. I don't know what a lot of the flowers do. If you play this game and you know about this game, and maybe you can help me out when I, need some help or whatever, that would be great. All right. Get all this stuff. We should have some fiber. We have 15 fiber. Let's go ahead and let's make a sword. And then there is a hatchet. Let's go and make that. And then there is a pick. We're going to go and make that. I am actually going to put that stuff down here. And then we're just going to have that stuff down here. Let me go and put the chicken and different things up in our inventory so that we don't need it down there. And there's the wild berries. So you can scroll over with your mouse, or you can press the corresponding number to, bring up what you need to or want to. Let's go ahead and use a sword on this. Looks like we actually get quite a bit of stuff within. It takes out a large area. That's cool. I like that part a lot. Alright, looks like they also drop like sticks whenever you do that, so that's cool. Now, we do want to make sure that we look around really good. We can mine. Everything is mineable in here as far as I know. I don't know that for sure, but what I can see and what I can tell, things are mineable. So we'll be able to dig down and all that stuff. Hey, look. Fox. Alright, let's go see if we can get some more light hide, because we're going to need that anyway. Sweet. Alright, we just got a little bit of wild meat, and that's cool. Look, rabbit. Hey, what's up, Doc? Hi, rabbit. Looks like there was something over here. Okay, looks like there is some wheat. So we're going to have to look at doing probably some farming at some point in time in the future. But I just want to do a little exploring for right now, kind of figure out what all is here. There are enemies in the game, and a lot of times you'll find them pretty early. I did in, the time that I did play, so there is that. And there are caves. As you can see, like right down here, there are definitely caves that look like a face over there. So I don't know exactly what is going to be down in the caves or anything, but that was definitely making that glow, wasn't it? So just be aware of that there are caves around and different things. It will rain and there is weather and all that kind of stuff. I just don't think it affects you too bad as far as I know. Hi, guys. Oh, wow, what is that? Oh, press F to tame, huh? Okay, looks like you want butter or something like that. I'm not too sure what you want. Looks like there's a town or something over there. What the heck? Village or something. Let's go do a little looking around. There's another cave right here. Looks like I saw something over here. You will find enemies a lot of times right away. Looks like there is a couple of wolves over here. These are wolves. Block with your right mouse button. And they will do damage to you, just so that you know. They've already taken our health down a good little bit. Boy, this wolf is being smart. Like backing up and everything. How do you like that? Come on, Wolfarella. Alright, we got him. Hey, Wolfie. What's going on there, Wolf Bob? Let's try our axe, huh? Let's just go see if that does any good, huh? We gotta get out of here, man. We're gonna die. Oh, shooty doodles. We died. Alright, I gotta come back and get my stuff. So we always start in here, probably until we get a bed. And then maybe we'll start, in another place. Or start where the bed is. Looks like there's a death marker up over that way. So let's just go ahead and cross here. And let's go back and let's get our stuff back. And go see if we can take out the darn dog. Or the wolf or whatever it is. Here's my stuff. So it does like Minecraft and it just drops it all over the place. Come on there, guy. Gotta be so careful because we don't want to get bit again. Alright, we got him. Now, for the health. These don't do a lot of health, but they will bring up our health a little bit. As you can see, the red bar is now moving up a little bit. They don't do a lot. If we go to here, you can see it does 5% health and health regen 1. So it will heal a little bit over time. So that is good to know. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. So you can destroy those bushes. Okay, good to know. I did not know that. That was an accident. Looks like there's some piggies. How do you like that? Hi, unklets. Hi, unklets. Ooh, look, some sheep or something. Cool. Hi, how are you guys? Are you guys little fluff balls? Okay, you guys want like lettuce or something, I guess, from what I can tell. I'm not too sure. So you can see a little bit of like the action here. There are zombie skeleton dudes. I don't know exactly what you'd call them, but there are zombie skeleton dudes. Okay, we are going to need stuff and a bit of stuff. Let me go ahead and get up here. Let's go to Q. There will be also other enemies out here as well. So I'm going to go to actually tab, I guess it is. Let's go see what we need for a workbench. We are going to need any tree log and any stone. So I'm going to work on that. Let's just go ahead and get our axe. And let's go chop down a tree. The trees will fall, so a whole bunch of stuff is going to come down once we start doing this. As you can see, there is a lot of stuff there. So that's pretty cool. There's a whole bunch of things to pick up. And we get a bunch of like tree sap, I do believe. And then, of course, the fibers and wood blocks and, well, all kinds of stuff. And there's also something to know. You can do it without the axe. It just takes a bit longer. So we can, like, use this. And you can see, if you stop, it doesn't repair itself like it does on Minecraft. So you can actually, take it out and it will continue being damaged. And these trees will go way into the ground just so that you know. So it's like the roots or something. Just so that you are aware, these may go quite a ways down, and they may go side to side, too. It's like that's all wood. Okay, that's cool. So, that's very interesting. So, yes, there is a lot of stuff to know here. It's a very interesting game. I do like what I see. I have played a little bit, like I said. I just have not done a lot. Okay, cool. Well, let's go take this out too. There we go. Now I have to be able to find my way out of here, so let's just go to our pick. Things do take damage, of course, as I'm sure that you would probably, imagine. Now, we can jump up 2 spots, it looks like, so we should be able to get out of deeper holes without much of a problem. Let's go in and mine this. We are going to get different kinds of cobblestone. So there is mossy cobblestone and there's regular cobblestone as well. Alright, so I got a whole bunch of the stone. Let me see, I have 13 stone and 3 mossy cobblestone and a whole whopping lot of wood. We know where the spawn is. The spawn is right over there, so... actually, it's right over there. How do you like that? So it's right there. There's my death marker. I don't know how to take that off, so I guess I'll have to figure that out at some point in time. But let's go see and look around and, maybe we can find some cool stuff or something, like a cool place to go to. Maybe there'll be just a cool place that we can find or something like that. You never know. I haven't looked around much in this game, so from pretty much building the bench on out, I am going to be new to this. That's all I really did. I found some other resources and built some other things, but not a lot. So I would appreciate your help if and when I get that far. So that sounds pretty interesting. Okay, let me go looking around and I'll see what I can find. Look at this. There's a little squirrel running away from me right now. Look at that cute little squirrely. Okay, there is another wolf right up there. Let's go see if we can sneak up on him. Maybe we can get in a couple of hits. He looks like he's sleeping. Oh boy. We just have to be careful not to die, because we don't have a bed or anything yet. Ooh, we got him. We didn't even take any damage. How do you like that? What the heck? Okay, white cat mushroom, huh? Alright, cool. There are kinds of different foods. You can make all kinds of different foods, and you can get all, you know, all kind of good food going if you build a campfire and that, and I'll show you that in a little bit. I'm just trying to find anything that might be really interesting around here. Hopefully there will be. I don't know, but we'll find out. Looks like there is a garden place right down here. There might be something around here, you know, like maybe a structure or something. So there's some wheat. It's like there used to be a house here or something. How do you like that? That's cool. This would be a pretty good place to set up base at, because we'd already have kind of a little bit of a beginning of a garden. That would be cool. And this actually looks like a really good place to start too. Let me go ahead and make sure I keep my health up. And I'm going to set up a little bit of stuff here, and then we can see if we can start making something happen here. Let me go to the map. And I want to go see if I can make a marker for where we are. So it looks like a quick marker will be that right there. Okay, can I not make a quick marker? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So now there is a quick marker so we can see it. Wow, the yellow right there at the top of the map. How do you like that? All right, let's go see about setting up a little bit of a place here, because we already have a little bit of garden. That would be excellent. We have plenty of wood, so that's good. Maybe we can set it up right over here, huh? And turn this into our little place, maybe even on part of this or something. Just got to figure out a good place right around here where we can kind of do that. This wouldn't be so bad right here. I can always take out that land and stuff and set up a place right up here. I'm going to start getting those benches, though. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm going to take up the workbench. Things are crafted instantly. So you can do that, and then you can put that on your bar, and let's go place this guy. You want to right-click to put it down? I think let's put him over here by this fence. Okay. F to open up the workbench. So it looks like we need, for this, we're going to need some light hide to make the bed. But we can also make a chest, and we can make a bow and arrow. Let's go ahead and make a bow. And let's go and see about making some arrows. We don't have a lot of rubble, so we won't be able to make a lot. But we can make some. I need to go around and pick up some rubble. But if you left-click, then you bring up the arrow and just right-click to stop, so that way you don't fire an arrow if you don't want to. Now that we know where this place is, because we have a quick marker, I'm going to go see if I can find some rubble, and I'll see if I can get a whole bunch more arrows, and then we can see if we can find some more things. So we have a guy over here. Looks like we have a skeleton. Let's use our bow right now on him, huh? Let's go see if we can shoot him with our bow. Missed. Alright, well, let's go take out this guy, huh? Sweet. Okay, cool. We got some linen and bone fragments. Looks like they're... Oh, marble rubble. What the heck? I've never seen the marble rubble that I know of. Well, that's cool. Lots of, so this will all be marble, I guess, right here. And that's awesome. That really does help out a lot, so that way we know. And this should just be regular stone rubble. Okay, cool. We do want the stone rubble. Oh, look, a little cow or something like that. Or a little ox or something. And then, of course, a rabbit. It looks like there are things out here, too. Water lily and... Oh, white water lily. Okay. I don't know what the water lilies will do, but I guess that we have those. Cool. I do know we have enough sticks and everything, so we should be doing pretty good there. Now, let's just go ahead and I'm going to head back to our little place, and maybe I can find some more rubble along the way. We weren't terribly far away from our place. So let's go ahead and see. We do have quite a bit of rubble. I'm just going to go and do a few more of these. So we have that. So we have like 13 arrows. I don't know if we can do 10 or not. It looks like we can. We're not going to have a lot of rubble left, but at least we can do that. So now we have 53 arrows. Alright, before we go much further, let's go ahead and see about getting this, the campfire. Let's go ahead and make this. Okay, and then we'll put that down where the hide is. Then we're going to put that guy thing right over in this corner. How's that? Alright, for the campfire, you can take your wood if you hold left click, and then you can right click a few pieces in there, or you can just drop the whole stack in. I don't know if there's a way to actually, like, you know, shift click or anything. I do think so. Yes, you can. And I don't know if there's a way to drop half or something. Does not look like it. Okay, so I'm just going to have to drop a whole bunch, and then I'll put that back in. Okay, so now we have that. Let me go ahead and put the meat up there. You turn it on, and of course it'll make meat and stuff. And then you can also, if you have mushrooms, you can put mushrooms in there. And then we'll also cook up some of the food. And then you will get charcoal every now and then, so that's cool. And then we have some roasted vegetables and cooked wild meat. Wild meat does health regen and health boost, and the vegetables do health regen and health boost. So we have those. The campfire turns off automatically, as you probably saw. And of course, this does 5 health. So, you know, these things are much easier to come by. So that's generally why I use these. And getting the meat is not hard or anything. It just takes a little bit. So we got a little place here that we have. I took over an abandoned farm or something like that. So that's pretty cool. A little bit of rubble there, and it looks like this is going to be a pretty cool place. Day and night cycles and everything else. There's more rubble here than I thought that there was. Holy moly, that's crazy. Alright, so let me know what you think about this. This is a very interesting game. I do like it. I would like to do a fairly long series on it and play this and see what the heck it's all about. I haven't gotten very far, so hopefully we can do some more stuff, and we'll see about making a bed once we can get some light hide, because you probably saw that right there, the crude bedroll. We just need some more light hide and different things, and hopefully we will be able to do that. This is Hytale. Thank you for joining me here. If you've enjoyed the episode, drop a like on the video, and I will talk to you next time. You have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.